Emotional clarity creates decision clarity. Today, we focus on inner clarity, emotional ordering, and wise decision making. That's the crux of what we want to discuss today. Welcome to Everyday Wisdom with Martins Toluhi. And this is a space for professionals, entrepreneurs, leaders, and purpose driven individuals who know that they are made for more, but want to pursue it with clarity, wisdom, and intention. As we begin this year, the question is not really what you want more of. The real question is, how do you show up for more? Because nothing changes until you do. So many people struggle with decisions not because they lack intelligence, but because their emotional world is crowded. When emotions are unresolved, decisions feel heavier than they need to be, not because the choice is complex, but because the inner environment is noisy. So here is a quiet truth. Confusion is often emotional before it is logical. When you are carrying tensions you haven't named, when you're holding pressures you haven't processed, when you're absorbing emotions that isn't yours, your thinking loses sharpness and clarity becomes harder to access. This is why emotional intelligent people don't rush decisions. They don't hurry clarity. They first settle the internal environment first because clarity does not emerge from urgency, it emerges from order. Think about the last decisions you delayed, for instance. Was it really because you didn't know what to do? Or was it because A, part of you was afraid of disappointing someone, or part of you was tired of carrying responsibility, or maybe part of you was emotionally conflicted? Those are not intellectual problems, they are emotional ones. So when emotions are unacknowledged, they leak into decisions, they seep into decision. You may choose comfort over convictions, for instance, delay what requires courage, and say yes when alignment is required to say no. Not because you lack wisdom, but because emotional clarity is missing because of the noise. Emotionally mature leaders do something simple but powerful. They pause and ask, what am I actually feeling and why? Naming emotion reduces its influence, for instance. Once named, it no longer controls the room. This year, one of the most valuable skills you can develop is this: the ability to organize your inner world before organizing your external choices. When emotions are settled, decisions become simpler, priorities feels clearer, and follow through becomes lighter. Not effortless, but cleaner, if you think about it. Here is a practice you can use today. Before making a decision, for instance, ask yourself, am I deciding for clarity or from emotional pressure? Or what emotions might be influencing this choice? Ask those questions. You don't need to eliminate emotions, you just need to acknowledge them. That acknowledgement restores agency, that sense of you being in charge. Remember this: clear decisions are rarely rushed, they are resolved. And resolution begins internally. When your inner world is ordered, your outer world and outer decisions follow naturally. And there is a sense of ease and peace. As you move through today, notice moments of indecisions. and gently look beneath them. Clarity often begins with emotional honesty, and emotional honesty creates space for wisdom. So, show up ordered, show up aware, and let inner clarity guide your next decision. We will continue tomorrow.